Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a story from the Book of Judges that's packed with drama, unlikely heroes, and some seriously wild plot twists. It's a classic tale of a cycle. The people stray, they face hardship, they cry out for help, and a deliverer rises. Let's get into chapters 3 and 4. So, after the time of Joshua, the Israelites find themselves in a bit of a loop. They start doing what was evil in the sight of the Lord, and as a result, they're oppressed by their neighbors. First, it's the king of Mesopotamia, and they serve him for 8 long years. When they finally cry out, God raises up Othniel, Caleb's younger brother, who delivers them and brings peace for 40 years. But guess what? Once Othniel is gone, the cycle repeats. This time, they're up against Eglon, the king of Moab. The Bible describes him as a very fat man, which, trust me, becomes a key detail later on. The Israelites serve him for 18 years. Again, they cry out, and this time, God sends a very unique hero, Ehud, a left-handed man from the tribe of Benjamin. Ehud crafts a short double-edged sword and straps it to his right thigh, hidden under his clothes, a clever move, since guards would typically check the left side. He goes to deliver the annual tribute to King Eglon and says, "I have a secret message for you, O king." Intrigued, the king dismisses all his attendants. Alone in his cool rooftop chamber, Eglon leans in to hear the secret message. That's when Ehud, with his left hand, grabs the sword and strikes. The attack is so forceful that the sword disappears entirely, and Eglon is defeated. Ehud slips out, locks the doors behind him, and escapes while the king's servants politely wait, thinking their king is just taking a private moment. What a scene! Ehud then rallies Israel, and they secure another 80 years of peace. After Ehud, we meet Shamgar, who gets a brief but legendary mention for saving Israel by defeating 600 Philistines with, get this, an ox goad. An ox goad. It just goes to show you that God can use anyone and anything to achieve his purpose. But, you guessed it, the cycle continues. After Ehud's death, the Israelites once again do evil, and this time they fall under the hand of Jabin, a Canaanite king who had a fearsome general named Sisera. Sisera commanded 900 iron chariots, the most advanced military tech of the day. For 20 years, he cruelly oppressed the Israelites. When the people cry out, God raises up a different kind of leader. Not a warrior king, but a prophetess named Deborah. She was judging Israel under a palm tree, and people came to her for wisdom. She receives a word from God and summons a man named Barak. She tells him, "The Lord, the God of Israel, commands you to take 10,000 men and go to Mount Tabor. I will lure Sisera and his chariots to the Kishon River and give him into your hand." Barak's response is a little hesitant. He says, "If you go with me, I will go, but if you don't go with me, I won't go." He wanted the assurance of God's prophet by his side. Deborah agrees, but tells him the honor for the victory won't be his. Instead, she prophesies, "The Lord will sell Sisera into the hand of a woman." So Barak gathers his army. Sisera hears about it and brings his entire force of iron chariots to the river. Then, at Deborah's command, Barak's army charges down the mountain. The Lord throws Sisera's army into a complete panic. Their high-tech chariots get bogged down in the muddy river valley, and the entire army is defeated. Sisera himself flees on foot. Exhausted, he runs to the tent of a woman named Jael. Her husband was an ally of King Jabin, so Sisera thought he'd be safe. Jael welcomes him in, gives him milk to drink when he asks for water, and covers him with a blanket. As the mighty general falls into a deep sleep, Jael takes a tent peg and a hammer. In a stunning and decisive act, she drives the peg through his temple, pinning him to the ground. When Barak arrives in pursuit, Jael shows him the defeated general, fulfilling Deborah's prophecy. A woman had indeed been the one to bring down the enemy commander. What an incredible sequence of events! From a left-handed hero to a prophetess leading an army and a woman with a tent peg, these chapters show that God's plans are often carried out by the most unexpected people in the most unconventional ways. It's a powerful reminder that courage and faith can come from anyone, anywhere. Thanks so much for watching and exploring these amazing stories with me. If you enjoyed this, please hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe for more dives into the fascinating narratives of the Bible. See you in the next video.